Sorry we couldn't have you for the start of the game. We had some technical difficulties, but here we are at Emmanuel Lutheran for the freshman team's game against AC Lincoln. Zach Sheffer passes it. Sheffer has it again, passes it in to number 22. Missed, rebounded by Ben Nauman. I'm Jonathan Gamble. Camera is Jackie Gerbitz. Gunny Sippert drives in the lane. Traveled, I guess. Tried to get it out to Sam Buck, but couldn't. Brandon Simmons brings it up the court for Lincoln. Guarded by Zach Throw. Swings it to Boyer. Boyer into Sheffer. Left-handed layup missed. Open lane in the basket there, but couldn't get it to go. Thorough dribbles up the court to Buck. Buck into Nauman. Nauman to Rutz to Sippert. Sippert looks like he lost the ball there, but it's tipped out by Lincoln. Sippert's going to inbound for the Lancers. To Rutz. Rutz out top to Thorough. To Buck for three. Sam Buck just short on the three. It's rebounded by number 30. Sheffer has it. Gives to 22. Now into, that was number 30 who scored. Don't have all the numbers here in the program, so apologize for that. Thorough has it. Picked up the errant pass there. Crosses over, and the defender fell. Buck swings it to Sippert. Sippert couldn't catch it. Looked like he was trying to do too much before he got the ball there. And it'll be AC Lincoln ball. Boyer passed in to Sheffer. Sheffer, 30, and to Simmons, who scores. Good back down there and puts it in the basket for the easy two. AC Lincoln presses 3-2, and they get a steal. But Boyer traveled with it. Lancers ball. Sippert's going to inbound from the side. Looks like a man press. Gets it into Buck. Buck back to Sippert. Dribbles. Long pass to Thorough. Thorough gets across half. Swings it to Sippert. Sippert. Tried to get it into Rutz, but it's out to Nauman. Got tipped. Thorough has it now. Back into Nauman. Nauman one dribble and up. Missed. Simmons with a long pass. Good outlet pass to 34 there, but he couldn't finish. And it's tipped out. Lancers ball. Timeout, AC Lincoln. You can text the number at the bottom of the screen if you'd like to get us to go Lancers. Tell us where you're watching from. Sippert inbounds to Gurgle. Gurgle back to Sippert. Sippert back to Gurgle. Good pass there. Gurgle tried to get into Buck, but it's a loose ball now. Buck recovers it, and head coach Matthew Kranz will call a timeout for the Lancers so they don't lose the ball. Kranz is assisted by Sam Nauman today and Nathan Rodabaugh on occasion. The C-team coach for Lincoln is not listed here. Probably one of the varsity assistants who are Steve Powell and Jason Siner. The JV will play after the C team today. Emmanuel's JV 10-1, undefeated at home, as well as the varsity, who's 7-4 and also undefeated at home. Gunny Sippert's going to inbound into the basket as they break cuddle. Sippert into Nauman. Nauman picks it up. Out to Buck. Buck to Roots. Roots out top to Gurgle. Gurgle pulls it out. 2-3 zone by Lincoln here. Roots has it to Sippert. Sippert to Buck. Buck into Nauman to Roots. Good ball movement here. Buck to Sippert. Screens for him. Sippert swings to Roots. Roots drives the basket. Got too far under there, but it was blocked and it'll be a jump ball. Lincoln has it though. Boyer inbounds to Simmons. Simmons guarded by Gurgle. Swings it to Sheffer. Sheffer into 22. And there'll be a travel there. Lancers ball. Sippert gets it into Gurgle. Gurgle long pass to Buck. Almost picked off, but Buck recovers it. Tried to get it ahead to Nauman, and that one is intercepted. However, the Lincoln pass was tipped out of bounds, but they'll still have it. We've got viewers from Lawrenceville, Georgia watching, the Mayhews. Son Luke on the team. Nauman tried to block the shot there by Simmons, but couldn't get it. Simmons scores. Lancers are yet to get on the board. Sheffer stole the inbound pass, but missed. Boyer got the rebound. Tried to recover the loose balls there, but couldn't, and 22 has it. Got to go Lancers from the Gants in South Dakota. Son Dwight on the team. Simmons has it. Traveled. Pump fake. And then made the basket, but it's not going to count. Sippert to Gurgle. Gurgle's trapped. Gets it back to Sippert. Sippert, long pass to Buck. Buck ahead to Nauman. Nauman, good pass. Looked like he was looking for White there, but Gurgle got it. And he went to the basket and got fouled. Ethan Gurgle will shoot 2 free throws here for the Lancers. See if he can put them on the board. Gurgle, the sophomore. Misses the first, just long. Second one misses, no rim. Got viewers in Colorado as well. Brent Rutz's aunt and uncle looks like. Sheffer drives the basket. Good drive there, good finish. Put it in. Lancers still scoreless. Sippert gets it into Gurgle with some trouble, but it's in. Gurgle passes it ahead to Sippert, and it's tipped out by Comstock. Sippert inbounds to Ethan Gurgle. Gurgle all alone up top. Won't shoot though. Passes to Buck. Buck drives, pulls it out, gets to Gurgle. Gurgle free throw line jumper, no good. Rebounded by Lincoln. Boyer rushes down the court. Now passes out to 54. Back to Boyer. Into Comstock, who missed. Rebound by Nick White there. Gurgle. Traveled. Got trapped, tried to cross over, but he picked it up by accident. Boyer inbounded it to Sheffer. Back to Boyer. Boyer back to Sheffer. Sheffer, turnaround jumper in the lane, off the board, and in. Good move there by Sheffer. Buck has it, gets it to Gurgle. To White. White traveled, changes pivot foot. Lancers having a tough time scoring. Haven't gotten the board yet. Adam Fickner is going to come in the game for the first time, as well as James Chaser for the Lancers. That'll be a Lincoln ball. Simmons brings it up the court. To Sheffer. Sheffer goes by Fickner. Floater in the lane missed. And the rebound will be tipped out by Lincoln. Lancers ball. Lancers could really use a score here. Try to at least get on the board before the first quarter ends. Fickner swings it to Buck. Buck drives into the lane. Jump stop went up but got blocked. Recovers rebound. Tried to get Sippert but couldn't. And then he stole it back away. Fickner for deep three, just long. Fickner is not afraid to shoot, and as he gets a steal here, lost the ball. Now I picked it up and gave it to Shazer. Shazer just misses. And the rebound is tipped out by the Lancers. Simmons brings it up. Drives by. Tried to get it in the lane, but Sipper picked it off. Fickner. And the clock expires at the end of the first quarter. Lancers down 10-0. Hopefully the JV and varsity can have a better showing than this in the first quarter of their games. The C-Team Lancers are winless so far. I think they're 0-5. 4 or 5. This is only the second home game, though. C-Team last year went winless for the whole season, so they still got a chance to better that team. The Lancer girls were in action yesterday, and the varsity won, a close one, against CFC, Cochran Fountain City Pirates. JV lost. First horn sounds. Teams will be breaking huddle soon. Lincoln comes out of the huddle, ready for the second quarter. And now the Lancers. To start the second quarter, it'll be Ethan Gurgle, Adam Fickner, Zach Thorough, Brent Rutz, and James Shazer. Thorough dribbles it up. Passes to Fickner. Fickner to Gurgle. Back to Fickner. Thorough. Back to Fickner. Fickner drives baseline, and looks like it'll be a body there by number 11, Donovan Risch. Ruth is going to inbound under the basket for the Lancers here. Tried to get it into Fickner, but good range there by 54 to tip it out of bounds. Rutz to Gurgle. Gurgle behind the back. Baseline jumper is long. 22 brings it up the court. No one picks him up and traveled there. We've got Go Lancers from St. Louis. Thanks for watching. Suppose it's probably the Omens. Son Caleb is on the team. Zach Thorough with the ball. Swings to Rutz. Rutz tried to get it into Thorough, but it was stolen by Comstock. He's got it out top now. Swings it to 22. 22 for the three. Just short. Rebounded by Gurgle. Good job boxing out there. Gurgle, hesitation move. Oh. Could hear the slap from up in the booth there as he was fouled hard. Hard slap on the back of the hand, and he'll shoot 3 free throws. Good hesitation move to get himself open for the jump shot there. Gurgle's 0 for 2 from the line in this game. First one's good, and the Lancers are on the board. Gurgle's second. Rolls out. He'll shoot one more here. Sinks it. Lancers on 2 points on the board. James Shazer's a little confused right now. Tried to pick up the ball when it was not his. 22 brings it down the court. Thorough. Comstock has it on the wing. Pressured by Rutz. Goes around him though, right to the rack. Nice finger roll. Adam Fickner brings it up the court for the Lancers. Swings it to Gurgle. Gurgle. Screen 4. Try to get in the lane, was doubled. Shazer. Back out to Gurgle. To Fickner. Fickner. Good aggressive move there. Got fouled. Rutz is going to inbound. Thorough. To Fickner. Swings it to Gurgle. Gurgle to Rutz. Rutz into Fickner. Fickner was fouled. Way to go up there. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Fickner from the line. First one, just long. Pretty close there. Fickner's second from the charity stripe. And it's short. 0 for 2 from the line there for Fickner. Boyer swings to Sheffer. Sheffer to 22. To Comstock. Comstock into Boyer. Boyer turns around. Hard off the board, missed. Rebounded by Rutz, and Thorough walks it up the court. To Fickner for 3. Almost, just long there. The long rebound goes to 22. He'll slow it down though. Almost carried there. Gets it into Comstock. Comstock with a good post move for the nice finish there on the turnaround. Thorough. Tried to get into James Shazer, but he couldn't catch it. Jump ball. He'll stay with the Lancers. Mark Brown Kempenauer will come in for James Shazer. It's his first showing on the court today. As will Buck. Buck will come in for Zach Thorough. Gurgle. Gets it into Kempenauer. Swings it. Now Buck has it. Pick and roll into Rutz. Across the lane to Gurgle, who gets fouled. Gurgle's getting to the line enough this game. He's got to start making them at a higher percentage. 1 for 5 from the line so far. No, 2 for 5. He's got the only 2 points for the Lancers. Shoot 2 more here. First one, long. Second free throw. Missed. Rebounded by 30. Now Boyer has it. Swings to Sheffer. Sheffer over to Simmons. Into big number 30. Turnaround bank. Misses. But it's rebounded by Simmons. Boyer was fouled by Fickner. Gets it into Sheffer. Sheffer goes up. Missed. Rebounded by 30. Lancers got to do a better job boxing out. Good job to tie number 30 up there. But it'll be Lancers ball. Not Lancers ball. Lincoln ball. My bad. Boyer inbounds. Gets it to Comstock, who missed from the left side. Rebounded by Fickner. Fickner to Buck. Brown Kempenaar traveled. Started moving before he put the dribble down there. And we'll see Caleb Bowman in for the first time. He's going to come in for Brown Kempenaar. Sophomore from St. Louis. Long pass to Sheffer. Picked off. But Boyer recovers it. Missed. Rebounded by Comstock. Jump ball. Lancers ball. Viewers from all the way in New Jersey. That'll be Nick and Matt White's mom and dad. Nick, freshman on the C team here, and Matt's on JV, sophomore. Nice to see you're watching. A 30-second timeout there for the Lancers, I believe. Referee Phil Johannes, or Dave Johannes, my bad. Chatting with Brian Sitto and Ned Sandhefner doing scoring over there. Varsity players. Brian splits time between JV and varsity. Ned's a junior on varsity. Lancers break huddle, and it'll be their ball. Fickner's at the point. Pass it to Nauman. Nauman. Back to Fickner. So it's a good screen for him. Fickner into Buck. Buck fake spin one way, goes the other, and it goes up strong and is fouled. Good move there to get to the line for Sam Buck. Buck, the freshman from Eau Claire, lives just a few blocks away from Emmanuel. Sinks the first one. Lancers are down by 11 now. Second one's good. Good job to sink both from the line there for Buck. Sheffer brings it up the court for Lincoln. Swings it to Comstock. Comstock to 30. Back to Sheffer. Sheffer. Looking for someone to pass to. Takes the dribble. Out to Comstock. To 30. 30 passes to a cutting Sheffer with a nice finish there in traffic. Fickner. Fickner was fouled there. He's going to shoot 1-and-1 here. Lancers are in the bonus now as Lincoln has fouled 7 times. Fickner takes a few dribbles. And the first free throw is good. He'll shoot one more here. Ben Nauman and Caleb Bowman weren't completely aware of it. Fickner's second free throw. All the Lancer points have been on free throws so far. Girls made 2, Buck has made 2, and Fickner has made 1 as he misses the second. Boyer brings it down the court. Swings to Sheffer. Sheffer to 30. Trying to get it into Simmons but can't. Comstock to Sheffer. Into Simmons now. Simmons, it's a contested jumper, is no good. Tried to get it out to Sheffer. Pass tipped, but he recovered it. Comstock has it, and Ben Nauman uses his arms to stop him instead of his feet there. That'll be a foul. Boyer's going to inbound. To 30. 30 goes up. Missed. Rebounded by Comstock. It's tipped away by Buck there. Still Lincoln ball. Simmons into Sheffer. Sheffer to 30. To Comstock. Comstock lost it though, and it'll be white ball. Good defense there by the Lancers. 22 is going to come in for Comstock now. Fickner dribbles to one side of the court, gets it to Buck, screens for him. Gergel has it to Nauman, back to Buck. Buck drives, turns around, pump fake. Good pass into Ullman for the easy two. Buck did a good job getting it into Ullman, who had nice position there, so he could get the easy two. First basket from the floor for the Lancers here. Sheffer in the lane, turns around, missed. Fickner gets the rebound. Fickner tries to go all the way to the hoop, lost it, but picked it back up. Took off 3 seconds in the lane there as he couldn't clear out because he had picked up his dribble. Nick White comes in for Ben Nauman. Simmons brings it up the court. Guarded by Buck. Gets it into Boyer. Now out to Rish for the baseline jumper that misses. Rebounded though by 54 to 22. Simmons now pulls up in the lane and sinks it. Kind of an unorthodox shot there, but he got it to go. Now Fickner walking it up. Guarded by Simmons. Gets it to Buck. Buck drives. Passes it out. Fickner. Fickner drives. Stolen from by Simmons. Simmons is going. Fouled by Fickner and one. Good left-handed finish there by Simmons as Fickner fouled him. He'll shoot one. Fickner wasn't protecting the ball there, and Simmons took advantage. Zach Thurl will come in for Fickner now. And Martin will come in for 22 for the Lincoln team. Simmons. Shot short. But number 54 got the rebound there and was fouled by Ullman. Lancers got to box out on free throws. Can't give up offensive rebounds. Boyer's going to inbound. Gets it to Martin. Martin's jump shot misses. Buck rebounded it and got it to Thurl. Thurl picks it up, gets it to White. Tried to get into Gergel, but the pass was tipped. Thurl, Buck recovers it. 2 seconds to go, blocked. Nice play there by 54 to turn back the shot with little time left. We'll go into half with the Lancers down by 13, 20-7. So both other boys teams will be playing today, and the girls played yesterday. They also play tomorrow in Boyceville. The C team is the only boys team to have lost at home this year. Once, their only game. The varsity is 7-4, as I said, and JV is having a great year at 10-1. Really doing well. You see John Radical and the JV over there getting ready for their game. A little coaching going on. John Radical, the JV coach, assisted by Nathan Neldner. And the varsity head coach for Emmanuel is Tom Williams, assisted by Joe Lau. For Lincoln, their head coach is Matt Dale, and the assistant coaches are Steve Powell and Jason Seiner. C team practices late at night often. Kind of a challenge for 5 basketball teams to practice in this one gym with school still going on during the day. Check this in. You see the crowd's already starting to fill up a little bit. Students and parents. That should get a lot more full before the varsity game starts, hopefully. The crowd's usually pretty full for the varsity games here at Emmanuel. Not a large gymnasium. The crowd gets to be right next to the court. It's really a great atmosphere when you're out there playing on the court with the crowd cheering for you. It's nice. Nothing like it. Emma Gurgle, who's up here in the booth watching with us, is on the JV girls team for the Lancers. And Jackie Gerbitz, the camera woman, does stats for varsity boys. I'll be playing with the varsity today. You got anything to say about how your season's been going, Emma?
I don't really know how many games we've won or lost. Really, I haven't been keeping track, but it's been fun to play with all the sophomores on the team. Most of them are pretty good.
That's good. Yeah, it's too bad that the girls couldn't have a freshman team.
Yeah, we didn't quite. Not a lot of girls like to play basketball, so didn't have enough for a whole team.
Jackie, the non-basketball player up here. How's Coach Nauman and Lillo and Worth? How are they?
Coach Worth is a lot of fun to practice with. Coach Nauman knows about a lot of stuff, like what exactly we need to work on. And Coach Lillo is like all about defense. That's his expertise.
My dad's told me stories about Coach Lillo from back in his day. Seems like a fun guy from what I've heard from Dad. Used to coach or help coach the boys anyway. Long time ago. He's been coaching for a long time. AC Lincoln is out of the locker room and warming up for the second half. .150 to go before the second half starts. This is C-Team's second game since they came back from Christmas break. Christmas break for basketball teams at Emmanuel is kind of a challenge with the kids from all sorts of different places. They can't really practice over the break like other teams can. I'm from Inver Grove Heights in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities. Jackie's from out near Milwaukee. Emma's from right here in Eau Claire.
Some of the people on the team are from as far away as Washington and Georgia, so.
And New Jersey and St. Louis. It's just tough. I know the varsity guys had some optional practices during break for whoever wanted to come. Went to a few of those.
Yeah, there were lots of open gyms for the varsity and JV girls too.
The band will be playing before the varsity game tonight. Pep band. Something that's nice. Kind of unique these days to Emmanuel. Lancers take the cart. It'll be Ben Nauman, Brent Rutz, Gunny Sippert, Zach Thurl, and Sam Buck. They'll have the ball to start the second half. Thurl with the ball. He'll be at the point. Swings it to Rutz. Rutz tried to get into Nauman, but it's a kick ball here. Lancers will keep the ball. Thurl brings it up. Sippert on the wing. Pressured. Gets it into Nauman. Back out to Sippert. Pump fake. Baseline drive. Tried to make another pass and now couldn't get it. Stolen by 54 of Lincoln. Now Simmons has it. Simmons to 22. 22 misses the jump shot. 30 got the rebound but missed. And the ball's tipped out by Lincoln. White ball. Lancers should probably do a better job rebounding here. Looks like the refs chatted a little bit there, and Lincoln has the ball now. .22 is going to inbound. Gets it to 54. 54 with a short bank. It's good. A lot bigger than his defender, Zach Thurl there. Thurl races down the court to Rutz. Rutz. Fouled. He'll shoot 2 shots here. Rutz is first. Off to the side. He'll shoot 1 more. Takes a few dribbles. Makes the second. 1 for 2 at the line there for Rutz. Simmons dribbles up the court for Lincoln. Swings it to 30 on the wing to 54 out top. Stolen by Ben Nauman. Nauman goes down the court. Missed the layup, but rebounded by Sam Buck. Pass out to Brent Rutz. Rutz misses the jump shot. And the rebound is tipped out by 30 for Lincoln, so it'll be Lancers ball. Good steal there by Ben Nauman. Just couldn't convert on the basket. Sippert into Buck. Buck's trapped in the corner. Gets it back to Sippert. Sippert drives the basket. Stolen from by 22. 54. Dribbling up. Back to 22. 22. Dribbling out top. Gets it to 30. 30 into Comstock. Fouled by Brent Rooks. He'll shoot 2 shots now. Low scoring game here. 22-8. First one, misses. Comstock will shoot 1 more from the cherry stripe. Misses the second. 0 for 2. Buck to Thurl. Thurl walks it up. Back to Buck. Buck drives. Tried to swing it to an open throw, but was picked off by Simmons. And Buck pushed him in the back as he was running down the court. That'll be a foul on the ground. Be AC Lincoln ball on the side. Pass into 30. Gets it to 54. Mid-range jump shot missed. Rebounded by Buck. Buck needs some help. Gets it to Roots, but Roots turns and loses the ball. Lincoln has it now. 22. To Simmons. Simmons takes a few dribbles. Spins into the lane. Good pump fake there to get Buck to fly by, and he sinks the basket. Thorough, long pass to Roots. Roots couldn't catch it. Just a little high there. Lincoln ball. Lancer's got to do a better job to not turn the ball over. Now, Jesse Neldner and Luke Mayhew will come in the game. Both of them will be on the court for the first time now. Neldner splits time between JV and C team. Thorough on 22. Buck did a good job to jump to pass to Simmons there, but he didn't catch it and tipped it out of bounds, so Lincoln will have the ball still. Lob pass into 30. Fouled and one. Ben Nauman didn't get between him and the basket there and fouled him on his way up. Good strong finish, and he'll shoot one free throw here. Try to get the old-fashioned three-point play. 30 from the line. First one missed, long. Rebound, loose ball goes to Buck. Good job saving it by Ben Nauman there. Thorough dribbles up to Buck. Buck drives, swings to Mayhew. Now Neldner out top. Neldner to Buck for three. Missed. Rebounded by Simmons. Throw up position there, but couldn't jump high enough to get it. 5 foot. Flat about. 5'3", I guess he's listed at. Comstock to 30. Back to Comstock, guarded by Neldner. Good defense there. Now 30. Drives the basket. Fouled by Nauman. Nauman picked up 2 fouls there in about a minute and a half. I think Nick White will be coming in for him here. 30 will shoot 2 free throws. His first. Long. White entering the game for Nauman. 30-second free throw coming up now. Second one, also long. Good rebound there by Nick White. Thorough walks it up. Screen forward by Buck. Gets it into White. White turns it around and is blocked. 22 coming down now. No one picked him up until very late. Simmons wide open for the 3. Sinks it. Right through the net there for Simmons. That's our first 3-pointer of the game. Thorough. Gets it to Buck. Buck lost it, but got it back. Neldner passes it to Thorough. Screen forward by Mayhew. Now to Buck. Buck tried to get it into White, but it's denied by 30, and Simmons picks it up. Simmons' long pass to Rish. Gets it back up to 22. Now to Simmons for another 3. Wow. Simmons, 2 threes in a minute. Nothing but the net both times. Thorough. Screen 4. Simmons steals it from him. They're going to call travel there. And the Lancers will recover it. Good D by Simmons, though. Gurgle enters the game for Buck, and Fickner for Zach Thurl. Fickner to Gurgle. Gurgle screen forward by Mayhew. Gets it to Fickner. Fickner crosses over. Gets stolen from by 22. 22 with the wide open layup is good. Pass is stolen, but Mayhew tried to get it back. Loose ball will be a jump here. Good hustle by Mayhew to recover the errant pass they made. It'll be AC Lincoln ball, and Thurl enters the game for Mayhew. Inbound pass was stolen. Nick White picked it up, and then there was another jump ball. So the Lancers will have it this time. White inbounds to Thurl. Thurl to Fickner. Gets it into White. Nick from the free throw line. Missed. Letton tried to get his rebound there, but it's tipped out of bounds. White can make that shot on occasion. Sunk it on me in PE just the other day. 22 brings up the court. Gets it into Simmons for the easy two. Fickner got out of position on defense there. Gurgle. To Fickner. Fickner to Thurl. Nick White in the lane. Bank shots long. Long pass to Rish. Rish missed the layup, but Simmons rebounds and gets it. We don't have stats up here, but Simmons has been having a very nice game. He's got 8 points in the quarter, at least. Fickner. Floater, blocked. And the rebound by Comstock. Or no, 30. Rish sets his feet, missed. Gets it back though, missed again. Now Comstock sinks it. Got a rebound. Lancers having trouble. And now Fickner steps over the line while he's trying to inbound it, and there'll be another turnover. Shazer comes in for Fickner now. Inbound pass is tipped out by Nick White. Good defense. Pass way long, trying to get to Simmons. Lancers ball. Gurgle. Nelner drives the hoop. Short arm the layup there. Good move though. Simmons finally comes up with the rebound. Ahead to Rish. Rish scores at the buzzer. Basket will count. Good play there. So it's 42-8 going into the fourth quarter for the Lancers. Down. Worst loss came at the hands of Whitehall. No, it was CFC, Cochran Fountain City. Lost 62-4, I believe. 65? 65-4. Challenges of a small school like this. A lot of the ninth graders who are on the C team are guys who haven't played a lot of basketball before. A lot bigger schools, some very good basketball players will be on the freshman team. Lincoln Hornets break huddle. It'll be their ball to start the fourth quarter. Nelner, Thorough, Sippert, Shazer, and Roots start the fourth quarter for the Lancers. Ball inbounded to 22. Thorough defends. Martin on the wing. Good denial by Shazer there. 54 comes out to get it though. Gets a nice screen and goes to the hoop for the 2. Good screen there by Martin to free up 54 for the basket. Thorough to Sippert. Now Roots back to Sippert. To Roots. Roots, good baseline drive there. Couldn't finish though. Nice crossover to get by his man. 54. 22. Into Comstock. Comstock takes a dribble, goes up, missed. 54 flies in for the rebound though. 3 seconds in the lane there. He stood around for too long. Mark Brown Kempenaar comes in for Roots. Sippert to Thorough. Thorough to Sippert. Sippert back to Thorough. Jesse Nelner takes a couple dribbles. Tried to pass it to Thorough, but Comstock saw it coming. Comstock misses the layup. 22 rebounds though. 54, pump fake, mid-range, air ball, but Comstock picks it right up. Lancers got to rebound better. There's no way around it. Thorough penetrates Mill and throws up a shot there. Very long. 22 walks up for the AC Lincoln Hornets now. Gets it to 54 on the wing. 54, pull up jump shot, no good. But he gets his own rebound. Passes to Comstock, now out to 22 for 3. Sinks it. It's the third 3 for Lincoln today. Good shooting. Thorough to Sippert. Neltner, pump fake, drive to the basket. Good drive there, but he couldn't finish again. 22. Oh. Tried to get it across the lane to Rish, but Sippert broke it up without even seeing it coming. Gurgle and Ullman will enter now for Shazer and Zach Thorough. And Luke Mayhew will come in for Jesse Nelner. .22. Inbounds to 54. Mid-range jump shot. Missed. Gets his own rebound. Short bank is in. It's kind of getting out of control for the Lancers here. Sippert. Into Ullman. Ullman back out to Brown Kempenaar. To Gurgle. Gurgle. To Sippert. Sippert takes a few dribbles. Passes it over to Brown Kempenaar. He's fouled by Rish. Be Lancers ball into the hoop now. Into Mayhew. Mayhew to Mark Brown Kempenaar. Brown Kempenaar to Gurgle. Gurgle with the baseline jump shot. It's good. Nice shot there by Ethan Gurgle. I think he's got 5 or 7 of the Lancers' 10 points. 22 threw the ball away for AC Lincoln there. And it'll be Lancers ball with 3:27 to go. Down by 41. Sippert to Gurgle. Brown Kempenaar. Passes it. No, takes a dribble now. Lost it. There'll be a jump ball. Stays with the Lancers. Ben Nauman and Adam Fichtner are going to come in the game now for Brown Kempenaar and Sippert. Pass into Mayhew. Now Gurgle with a mid-range jumper. No good. Gets his own rebound. Passes to Mayhew. Mayhew out top to Fichtner. To Ben Nauman. Fichtner. Fichtner picked up his dribble out top there, but gets it into Gurgle. Gurgle's pass was tipped by AC Lincoln and out of bounds, so the Lancers will have the ball in the corner. Ben Nauman's going to inbound. Gurgle. Dribbles. Gets it into Ullman. Ullman throws up a shot. Missed. Good rebound by Ben Nauman there and the finish. Nauman did a good job getting inside for the rebound there and putting it in. 22 now. Dribbles up for Lincoln. Pass into Martin was stolen by Nauman. And Fichtner dribbles up the court now. Ahead to Gurgle. Gurgle picks up his dribble. Gets it in Ullman. Ullman throws up a hook shot and missed. Rebounded by 22 of Lincoln. Try to get it to Risch. And Gurgle and Risch struggle for it, but Risch ended up tipping it out. So Nauman will inbound to Gurgle for the Lancers. Gurgle. To Mayhew. Travel. Switches pivot foot there. Brings up the court now. 1:55 to go. Just a matter of time here right now, really. Risch stolen from by Gurgle. Gurgle almost lost it. Goes right to the rack though. Good layup by Ethan Gurgle there. Good way to get ball control and put it in. 22. Mayhew steals it and is fouled. Good hustle defense by Mayhew there. Lancers ball on the side. Shazer's coming in. He comes in for Ben Nauman. Fichtner over to Gurgle. Gurgle looked like he changed his mind about shooting there, and his ball slipped out though. And he'll pick up a foul after Comstock recovered the ball. .22 brings it up for Lincoln. Over to Martin, who traveled. 1:16 to go. Fichtner's going to inbound to Gurgle here. Gurgle dribbling down to Fichtner. Fichtner with the deep three. Just long. Rebounded by Gurgle. Gurgle back to Fichtner. Fichtner gets in the lane, takes the pull up, and it's good. Good shot there by Fichtner in the lane. 22 to Martin. And AC Lincoln's going to call a timeout with 50 seconds to go, up by 35. Interesting move there. After this, Jackie Gerbitz and Laney Durst will be calling the JV game. think you'll have 3 crews of only freshmen today for all the games. Here's Sam Buck and Gunny Sippert will be doing the varsity game. Comstock's going to inbound for Lincoln on the side. Gets it into 22. 22. Martin with the jump shot. Missed. Rebounded by Brown Kempenaar. Passes it to Fickner. Fickner. Tried to get it into Brown Kempenaar, but it was stolen. 30 has it. Gets it to 22. 22, a long bounce pass to Rish. Rish out to 30 for the mid-range jump shot. Sinks it. Good shot there. Didn't really have much of a follow through, but he put it in. Neldner gets it back to Fickner. 10 seconds to go. Fickner to Brown Kempenaar. James. Shazer with 1 second to go. And that'll be ball game. Thank you for watching the C-Team Lancers here. Please stick around for the JV and varsity games. Next, this is Jonathan Gamble with camerawoman Jackie Gerbitz and special guest Emma Gergel.